What's up guys, Darken here with another toy review. First of all guys, thank you so much for all the support so far. As you can tell, I am back home and I had an absolute blast while I was in Japan. But we're not here about that. Today I have a little bit different. Normally I have done the videos on 2 items or 1 depending on what it is. Today's one is a little bit different because I'm not doing 1 and I'm not doing 2. I'm actually doing 3 today. Reason being, because there has been more, I guess, Kamen Rider Build full bottles released, and I'm a little bit behind the time, I need to catch up. So yeah, it's a bit different this time, but hopefully it does work out and hopefully you guys do enjoy the content. Alright, so let's get into it. So the 3 boxes or 3 full bottles I will be doing today, in no particular order, even though there's a particular order in all the builds things, we have these 3 guys here. So you've probably already seen them, and like I said, I am a little bit behind, but anyway, let's just get on with it. So we've got Pirate Train, Octopus Light, and my original thought was this was a movie exclusive, but then found out later it became a TV bottle. So, what do you know? Is PhoenixRobot. Now, all 3 of these have been out. They have all 3 been in the show, one way or one form of another. I actually like all 3 of them. They're actually really cool. TrainPirate's a little bit weird for me. I don't know. It just seems a bit odd. Color-wise, it looks cool. Octopus Light, well, yeah, it's kind of self-explanatory. And then Robot Phoenix or PhoenixRobot. Yeah, I like this one a lot, only because of the way he looks, how it works, things like that. But again, that's something for another discussion. So yeah, these 3 will be the ones on today's topic. So we should get into it. Ha-boom! So what we're going to need to get that started is the old trusty driver. And as Centaur would say, let's start the experiment. Alrighty, so driver's there, let's get into it. So, first off, I think I'll do the Pirate and Train full bottles. So, again, that's what they are. I don't know if you can see them. Really cool designs. I love the Pirate one's design because it's just a skull and then 2 swords. Train one, it's just a basic train. It's a bit funny how they do it, but that's just how, I guess, they've designed it. So yeah, again, nothing too special about them, just that. So I guess we should get into it, shall we? Is it getting annoying yet? Alrighty. Him! That is really cool. I like the way it says it. So obviously it doesn't say Train Pirate, it says it in the Japanese ways. Again, I'm not even going to attempt it because there's no way I could say it. Again, pretty self-explanatory. It is a best match, so it just works. Again, I'll do it again, so you guys can at least see it, hear it, and things like that. So. Hajim! Pretty good, eh? Even I like it. I think that's pretty cool. Anyway, again, as I've said in previous videos, I don't like doing the finishes because it's the same thing. It exactly says the same thing. So what I'll do just for now, I'll do it for this one, but the other two I will not. Okay, so the finisher goes as per usual. So that's it. Again, like I said, it is just Voltic finish, nothing really new. However, again, I guess it depends on the form Centaur is using, or Kamen Rider Build is using. So with this one, he has a train arrow, or crossbow, or whatever you want to call it. So when he does that, I guess it shoots along the line and does things like that. Again, you don't ever see him doing anything without it. I guess that's just the way the form works. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So again, nothing different, nothing unusual. It's going to always be Voltic finish. Again, if I had the toys or the other thing, like the weapons and things like that, then I could probably do it. But I don't, so we just go from that. So yeah, that was Pirate Train full bottles. Like I said, I don't like this form as much. I do like the colour scheme, like the colour works for it. But again, that's just my 2 cents. So yeah, so that's those two. Now, the next one is Octopus Light. Now this one was quite a, I wouldn't say controversy one, but it was, the way Centaur went about it in the show was very clever. He hid it from someone, so I believe it was Bloodstar, didn't know about it. It is a very unique style because you've got Octopus, you have Light. Octopus being an octopus, he's got a giant octopus on his thing with all the tentacles. Light being like a light globe on his shoulder. Again, nothing too crazy with the bottles, as you can probably see. You've got a little octopus on there, a little light globe shining light, obviously being light. So yeah, again, nothing much about them. You've got the codes on the back and the QR codes on the side. Those QR codes, if I haven't mentioned in previous videos, are used for Gumball Rising. So if you have a Kamen Rider Build, just a Build playing card, you can transform him into LightOctopus. So yeah. Anyway, let's get into it. Very different sounds, isn't it? And one thing I like about it, I'm glad they've sort of taken the initiative with that, making it a different sound for every different full bottle, and it works so well. But yeah, again, let's take that out. Try it again so you guys can get another bit of a hearer for it. Hashim! Octopus Technician. I guess that would work. He's got plenty of arms, he can do a lot of things. Who knows? But yeah, so that's pretty much it. Nothing too over the top. Like I said, I'm not going to worry about Voltic finish. It just flashes the colours of the full bottles. So again, if you wanted to see it, yeah, you probably can see it somewhere else, or you've seen it in the show. So yeah, that is Octopus Light full bottle. Again, they're really cool. One thing I noticed with this, the yellow for Light and yellow for Ninja, or was it Comic? It's a little bit different, so I'm sort of glad they sort of changed that up a bit and didn't keep it the same yellow. The pink is a little bit more pinkish, but I think that's sort of more similar to the Kamen Rider Build Exade full bottle set, which is, if I remember correctly, is the Bugster virus, which is what Exade uses. That's similar colouring to that one. So yeah, so that is, or was, the Octopus Light full bottles. Alrighty, so move on to the last set for today. The last two, like I said, originally I thought were movie exclusives because there was no details, no nothing about these two bottles. For me, I actually pre-ordered these before I went away to Japan. However, the time that these came out was when I actually left for Japan, so I couldn't get them. As bad as this is, as bad as it is, I should say, as silly as it was, I kind of wish I didn't pre-order them, because when I got to Japan, the first toy store that I went to, which was Big Camera, had them on the shelf. And I'm like, oh my god, I just pre-ordered these. So I was a little bit of annoyed, and I'm like, oh well, it's done, I can't do anything about it. So these would have been here sooner, or would have been done earlier, but I just didn't get a chance to. Now, in saying that, in my previous video, you would have seen that I did something with the squash driver, with the dragon jelly and dragon full bottle. Well, in saying that, the robot full bottle and robot jelly do the exact same thing as well. I have tested it, and it's no surprise it does the same thing. So if you happen to put the robot jelly into the driver, it will do the exact same sounds. Same thing if you put the robot full bottle into the squash driver, it does the same sounds as the squash jelly. So there's a little bit of insight for you. Again, it could be just they've done it just because it's easier to code the same thing but use a different one. That's just how they are. Anyway, moving on. So, PhoenixRobot full bottles. As you can see, they stand out very much. Phoenix one is really cool, clear bottle with a red phoenix. Robot is, again, clear bottle with a sort of a silvery grey robot. It looks the exact same as the squash jelly packaging. If you have a look, he does the same thing. So yeah. Anyway, let's try this out. Are they getting annoying yet? Are they? Anyway. That's really cool. I like that. I love how they did it. So basically the form is literally a Phoenix robot. One side of him is just your basic sort of thing, and then he's got like a little tail going on the back, and then on one arm he actually has a robotic arm. It looks freaking awesome. I love how they've done it, and it's a really well designed character transformation for him. Again, let's do it again. You can get another sound for it. Hashim! Absolutely freaking love that. I think that's really cool, and I'm glad. Again, I might have talked about this in a previous video, I might not have. I love that every year, different Kamen Riders, they do something different with the drivers. I think that really makes it stand out from the previous year, and it's really cool. So yeah, that was the PhoenixRobot full bottles. So yeah, so that's pretty much it for this toy review. So again, nothing too crazy, nothing too over the top. We've got pretty much a fair chunk of the full bottles this time around, guys. So yeah, so that was, and I'll go in no particular order because I've literally put them in the wrong order. I got PhoenixRobot, Octopus Light, and pirate train. So again guys, thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy this video, please hit that like button. Every little bit does help the channel. And if you do want to see more future content from me, hit that subscribe button. And yeah, tell me what you guys think. Which one of these combinations did you like? Which combinations would you like me to try? I'll leave that up to you guys. But anyway guys, thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next one. Laters!